Hello, hello, and thank you for watching this welcome session. I'm Nikki,
And I'm Emily.
and we'll be your guides, giving you all the insider tips and know before you go information before you join us in Las Vegas. Emily and I are part of the events team here at Broadcom, and we couldn't be more excited to see everyone come together in person for another great Explore event. So here's our event location. We're back in Las Vegas this year, August 25th to 28th. We're at the Venetian Convention Center and Expo. If you haven't been there before, we're going to go through some maps. We'll cover key information about registration, what you'll expect from sessions, and get you everything you need to know before you arrive on site next week. So like I said, we'll cover mobile app, general information. We'll go through the event maps. We'll do a content overview. We'll do some event highlights, and we'll tell you how you can stay connected. Now over to Emily.
All right, first things first, if you haven't already, download the mobile app. You can search VMware Explorer 2025 in your App Store, or you can scan this QR code here, and it's available for iOS and Android devices. Go ahead and pause this video now and get that downloaded. Okay, everyone back with the mobile app? When you first open the app, you'll be prompted to log in. Only registered attendees can access the app, so it's important that you use your email and password that you registered with. If you're having trouble logging in, these are my two quick tips. One, try logging into the My Event portal found on the Explore website on your usual desktop browser where you probably have your login saved. This way you'll know if you're using the right email and password in the app. And two, turn on that visibility in the app password field so you can double check how you're entering your password. It's really easy to accidentally type the wrong character on your phone screen. So after you've logged in, you should get a prompt to allow push notifications, which I would highly recommend so you won't miss out on any event announcements. For those of you who've attended in the past, you might notice that the app looks different this year. We have a whole new setup, and this is fully integrated with all the actions you've been taking pre-event in the online My Event portal, such as attendee networking, building your schedule, event game achievements, and surveys. We hope you enjoy this new seamless experience. Now that you're in the app, you'll see a simplified navigation bar along the bottom with 5 sections. Home is where you'll see a personalized reminder for what's next on your schedule, plus highlights for sessions, speakers, and sponsors. The session sections has all the content you're used to seeing on the online content catalog, and you can book your sessions from here, favorite them, and even see where the location is that links to a map. On the My Schedule section, you'll see any sessions that you've either scheduled or favorited, and you can toggle off those favorites right there in the upper right corner. You'll also see any meetings booked on your calendar and personal time that you've added. Under the inbox, you will see a messages section where any attendee networking messages will arrive. And then also under notifications, where all the push notifications will be accessible from. So if you want to refer back to anything that was sent to you, you can view it there. The menu is the last item on that bottom navigation, and contains the bulk of information in the app. So from here, you can access attendee networking, sponsor list, your surveys. You can use the print badge QR code for speedy check-in. There's an event guide with a ton of information on event logistics, the different programs and activities going on, and anything else you might need to know. We have a map section with all of the maps for each level, and the event game is also available from this menu section. Okay, moving on to our general information. We want to start off with some packing pro tips for you. You'll see here, we recommend wearing comfortable shoes. There's a lot of walking going on in Explore. We also suggest you bring a water bottle, tons of water stations to fill up, keep yourself hydrated in that desert air. But then at the same time, it can be chilly in the session room, so we definitely recommend bringing an extra layer, and we recommend saving room for swag. I don't know if anyone's checked out the giveaway blog post yet, but I'm really excited. I'm definitely saving room. Nikki, what do you have your eye on picking up this year?
Well, I'm an Explore Insider, so I would love that Lego minifig. I'm really excited for it. And if you haven't joined Insider, go ahead and do that so you can grab one at the swag station when you get on site.
Oh, yes, those are so cute. I'm definitely saving lots of room in my suitcase. Here is the agenda at a glance. Again, you can see this in the mobile app. And actually in the right-hand upper corner on this presentation, you'll see where to find things in the mobile app throughout the rest of the presentation. So if you're looking for the event hours each day, go to the daily agendas under the event guide. We start off our day on Monday with all of our breakout sessions. The certification exam center is open with hands-on labs, meeting center, and the hub. And we end that day with the welcome reception, which is very exciting way to kick off the event. On Tuesday, we will open with our general session, which is obviously the can't miss session in the morning, continue the day with the rest of the event activities they're used to having. And on Wednesday, you'll finish off all your sessions, labs, etc., and end the day with the party. Thursday, we are also open from 9 to 11 with the Certification Exam Center for those attendees who want to finish up taking their exams on that last day. Registration opens Sunday, so if you arrive early, we definitely suggest that you go ahead and pick up your badge on Sunday, get ahead of the crowd. You will need to make sure you bring your ID with you for pickup and make sure you keep that badge safely with you at all times. You will need it if you're trying to get into any of the event areas at the Venetian, and you want to make sure you don't lose it as there is a reprint fee. A few badge tips for you is one, make sure that your badge details are up to date, ready to go before you print your badge, because like I said, there is a reprint fee. So you can do that in the My Event portal and also in the app under that print badge QR code, there's a link to update your badge information. So if you want to add a picture to your badge or if you want to just make sure your name is typed in correctly, double check that. And then you'll want to make sure you have that app ready with that QR code for speedy check-in. We do have a few different registration packages available this year, which do come with different inclusions. So our standard full event pass that we've had in the past does include everything you see listed, including meals, pre-scheduling access for sessions and labs, the party access, and our exclusive backpack and t-shirt giveaway. For the attendees who opted for the Essentials Pass still able to attend sessions, although you weren't able to pre-schedule. You could still favorite them if you want to go ahead and build out your schedule and kind of plan where you want to go throughout the week. And there was an add-on purchase option for the certification exams or the party. Our meetings plus attendees were just looking to attend the meetings. So they do have access to the meeting center. But the plus part of that is that you also still get access to obviously the general session and the hub, which is really the center of the event. And there is some content in the Discovery Theater there you can still go view. Sorry about that. For our full event attendees, they are able to go pick up their exclusive Explore backpack and t-shirt on site at the event after they've gotten their badge. You'll want to go to the hub for both of these items. The backpack is at the swag station along with really fun coloring pages that you can do at night in your hotel room if you need to relax or bring home to the family. And then we also have a t-shirt available for pickup at the VMware by Broadcom booth. There is coat and bag drop available throughout the week if you have a bag that you don't want to carry around with you at the event. I would like to note that this year it does close before the party on Wednesday, so make sure that you take anything to your hotel room prior to the party, as coat and bag drop won't be open through the party this year. We included some transportation information here about taxis and ride shares and where you can expect to be dropped off or picked up from at the Venetian if you want to look in the slide deck after the presentation. And here is some safety and security information. Most importantly, 911, 311 are the numbers you would want to know. And the Venetian security number can be found on the back of your badge if you ever need that for quick reference. There's a first aid station located on level 1. And if you need to reach out to the event team, please do so with our email there. For attendee meals, the full event pass, as we mentioned, does include access to meals, and which is breakfast and lunch on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, as well as access to the welcome reception and the party. And then there is breakfast available for those attendees doing the certification exams on Thursdays. If you had the Essentials or Meetings Plus Pass, you still have access to all of the refreshments that are available in the hallway areas and at the hub, coffee and tea. And then you're also welcome to join us at the welcome reception. We hope that you do in the hub as well. Now let's look at the venue maps. So level 1 is where you may get dropped off from a taxi or rideshare if you're coming directly to the expo center. So you may enter through this level. Down here is mainly meals, as well as our sponsor meeting rooms for the diamond and premium sponsors. And then the industry analyst and influencer center, if you're part of that program, would be down here as well. But most of our attendees will want to head upstairs to level 2. Over in Venetian Ballroom D is the registration badge pickup area. If you were coming from the casino, this would actually be the first level that you enter from and be right there on your right-hand side. Also in level 2, we have the certification exam center in the Venetian ballrooms, meet the experts, and partner lounge meeting center and executive leadership meetings are all over there. Of course, our main center of the event is the hub with, as you can see, a lot of areas going on in there. And the back of Hall C also has hands-on labs. So you'd access that through the hub. And then in Hall A on the main stage is where we'll be having the general session. Up on level 3 is where we have our session rooms and ancillary event rooms going on and speaker services if you're speaking at the event. Over to Nikki, talk about our content.
Thank you, Emily. Great job. Okay, so at Explore 2025, we've got 4 tracks this year that will be covering cloud infrastructure, networking, security, and load balancing, modern applications, and innovation. These are slightly different from last year, but really streamlined to help you find what you need to learn at Explore. We have various session types. We've got our general session, which kicks off on Tuesday morning, followed by, we have breakout sessions all throughout the week, Monday through Wednesday. Tutorials are going to be a little bit more technical deep dives. We also have our code labs in that category. Hands-on labs will be located in the hub this year as it was last year. So you get hands-on with self-paced labs or expert-led workshops. We'll have quick talks, which are shorter style talks that will be taking place in the hub at the Discovery Theater. We have Meet the Expert roundtables, those small format sessions with subject matter experts. And then you can head to the booth for theater sessions and demos and see those folks talk about product changes or updates and questions that you might have. And then there's partner sessions, which is very specific to the Broadcom partners. Speaking of the general session, this takes place Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. It's at our main stage in Hall A. You'll hear from Broadcom executives about how to accelerate your cloud transformation. We will also be live broadcasting this on our broadcast page. So if you want to watch it from your hotel room and can't quite make it down early, you're free to do that. But we hope to see you at the main stage in Hall A. And I do want to give a special shout out to our Modern Day Explorer keynote. This takes place on Monday, just before the welcome reception. It's going to be in Venetian Ballroom F on level 2. We've got 3 fantastic speakers this year. If you've attended in the past, I hope that you've been able to join us for this great session where we feature people who are, exploring unknown territories from space to sentience. That's our theme this year for this session. These are modern day explorers, people who have gone beyond the limits and taken the opportunity to expand their horizons. And we hope that you leave inspired as well. So we hope to see you there. It's a great way to kick off the week. So this is our content catalog. We hope that you've been perusing this prior to attending on site. You can access the 400 plus sessions and see the 380 plus speakers that we have on offer this year. In there, you can search by product or track, session type, level, audience to help curate your agenda and schedule. We've also got some great targeted agendas at the top that will let you know things like the People's Choice winners or any featured sessions we have. Some highlights on VMware Cloud Foundation 9. Registrants with the full event pass, you were able to pre-schedule your sessions to build your agenda, but registrants with the Essentials Pass, we'd still definitely encourage you to favorite those sessions because we'll give you some instructions on what to do when you arrive at that door. So if you see that a session is full in the catalog, we definitely don't want you to stress out. We want you to still go and attempt to get in that room. We do find that often space is available. So we ask that you just arrive and 5 minutes prior to the session start time, the room attendant will allow folks in if there is available space. So definitely don't give up on a session if you think that it's full. We often do see people add it to their schedule and then have maybe a conflict or another session they want to go to. So there is usually space available. So just get there in queue and hopefully you'll be able to let into that session. But as an Essentials Pass holder, you will also have access to recordings. So we'll talk a little bit about that as well. And then in those sessions, we really want to hear from you. We want to understand your feedback on our speakers, on the session content, and the more feedback you give us, the better we can improve for future years. And part of that is you also get entered into a daily drawing. So we'll have some fun swag to give away. We will pick winners every single day. And then even for our overall event survey, we'll be giving away a pass to Explore 2026, as we did last year. So we definitely want you to make sure that you participate in those. Obviously, terms apply, but definitely take those surveys. They're available in the mobile app. Okay, some event highlights to call out. So this is our hub. If you've been to our show in the past, you will have visited the hub. We've merged the hub with the expo this year, so it's a really interactive space where not only can you interact with Broadcom communities, but you can talk to our sponsors and partners. The expert bar will be there, discovery theater, hands-on labs. It's going to be a really robust space. It's going to be your one-stop shop for your event experience. So definitely recommend going to check it out first thing and familiarize yourself with the hours. It is open Monday through Wednesday. And we always want to thank our sponsors. This is our 2025 sponsor listing. You can take a look at all of them in the catalog, see where they're located in the hub to go say hi. And we just appreciate having them on site. We hope you go and stop by their booths. Okay, so our communities, this is going to be a big part of our hub area. We've got some great Broadcom teams there, staffed and ready to engage with you. So we've got the rewards team. Broadcom Rewards is a great program. We highly recommend you sign up. They will also be running our Explorer Expedition event game. That's in the mobile app under event game, where you can peruse the event, earn points, and you'll earn game tiers to then go and redeem those for different swag at the rewards area. So we definitely recommend you check that out. The store is back. You can purchase some VMware by Broadcom merch. So definitely if you want to bring something home, you can go check that out there, or you can order something from one of the kiosks. The Communities Lounge is going to have the VMTN leaders, champions, the award winners, the experts. It's a great spot to go and meet with other peers in the community. And then VMware Code, that's going to be located, the lab sessions in Hands-On Labs this year. So a slightly different location from previous years, but still part of the broader community. So definitely check those out, but you want to plan ahead because those each last at least 2 hours. And then outside the hub, you'll notice a lot of great customer stories, references around, why we have such a great community that comes together. And then there's also the hackathon, which is on Monday, so you don't want to miss that. And then, of course, VMUG will be present this year at Explore. They will be at a booth. They also have a mini golf inside the hub, so definitely check that out with some cool giveaways and a day for some drinks, a happy hour. There's also the VMUG receptions. If you're a VMUG member, definitely check that out. They've got great promotions for VMUG Advantage, and then their top session this year is featuring some of their leaders. And then moving on to our booth. So the booth this year is going to be, you're not going to miss it. It's going to be dead center in the middle of the hub. It's going to have 40 plus demo pods. You can have subject matter experts there ready to answer any questions that you might have. And then we've got the booth theater right over here. So there'll be theater sessions. Those are 20-minute presentations. There's going to be a raffle at the end of each, and you can search those in the content catalog. And then labs. Labs is a super popular destination on site. We are having the offerings there that we've had every single year of expert-led workshops, the self-paced lab area right here. You've got your workshops back here. Odyssey is back, so they're gamifying the labs. There's going to be a tournament on Wednesday. So if you want to go test out your skills, definitely check out Odyssey or just go cheer on your colleagues. There will be hands-on labs tours. You can get a 45-minute behind-the-scenes tour of the labs in action. You can then reach out to the team and go sign up on site to go get a little behind-the-scenes look at how everything comes together. And then they got that command center wall, which has the real-time monitoring of the hands-on labs. And Certification Exam Center, Emily mentioned that there is obviously a lot of inclusions that can range by pass type this year. So if you have a full event pass, you received a complimentary certification exam voucher to take an exam on site. So go ahead and get that scheduled. We have the exams offered here, and those hours are Monday through Thursday. So Thursday is really that final day to take advantage from 9 to 11. So we highly recommend you go get certified. Okay, the meeting center. This is in our same location it's been in the past. It's right in that level 2 corridor. These are pre-booked meetings by a Broadcom representative. So if you have a need for a meeting, please reach out to your representative, your sales rep, to go and get that scheduled with that team. That is open Monday through Wednesday. Okay, the partner experience. So we obviously have a large partner ecosystem here at Broadcom, and those folks have the opportunity to join in some targeted content and activities. So throughout the week, there are some partner exclusive breakout sessions. You will have had to register with your company email address and be properly identified as a Broadcom partner to access all of this. But you've got the breakout sessions. Then you have the partner lounge, which actually all types will be able to, all pass types, meetings plus essentials and full event will be able to access. And then there is the solution provider and distributor partner keynote, which is very specific to that audience. So note that that audience there to understand if you have access to that session. And then Wednesday night, we have the party featuring Honey Buckets and Schematics. Schematics was our great DJ from last year. He's back by popular demand. You'll note that the party is Wednesday at 8 o'clock, so a little later than it's been historically. As Emily mentioned, the coat and bag drop closes that evening a bit earlier, so we recommend going back to your hotel room if you want to leave a bag there, as no bags will be allowed at the party. It's going to be at the Palazzo Pool Deck. And it is included in the full event pass, but you can add it on as a purchase for Essentials Pass and Meetings Plus Pass. So we really hope to see you there.
And don't forget your badge.
And don't forget your badge, definitely.
All right, staying connected on site. You will expect to hear from our team a few different ways. We do send out a great daily highlight email that will give you the recaps from the day. Mobile app is going to be the main way that we communicate through push notifications ongoing throughout the day. And we also have under the daily agendas section, highlights for every day of areas you won't want to miss. So also take a look at those. And make sure you're following along on our blog and social media for a lot of great content going out through there as well. And then not to mention, of course, around the event, lots of signage, lots of beautiful screens telling you everything that's going on. Won't miss it. Here you'll find all the links to our Explore channels, as well as our event website, which I'm sure you visited, and our blog, which has so much great information. We also have a link here to join Explore Insiders if you want to get the latest on that newsletter, sign up there. And for all of your social media posts, please use hashtag VMware Explore to join in the conversation. And that is it for our session. Thank you so much for listening. We cannot wait to see you on site at Las Vegas.